My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 31st January 2023. The pivot, run the race. The pointer of our reflection. Our life is a race of faith that we need to keep running. We need to follow certain rules so as to do it to the best. To live a life of faith is like running a race. This has certain guidelines. First is to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, the leader and perfecter of faith. The second is to rid ourselves of every burden and sin that clings to us. The third is to get encouraged and motivated by a great cloud of witnesses. The fourth is to persevere in running the race despite all the hurdles without growing weary and losing heart. The fifth is to be directed and ignited by the abiding joy that awaits us. The gospel illustrates two live examples of true faith. One is Jairus, one of the synagogue officials, and the other is a woman with a hemorrhage. Both are extreme cases. The 12 years old daughter of Jairus was at the point of death and then dead. The bleeding woman had been suffering for 12 years, spending all she had on treatment but with no use. Two aspects become very clear in these two healings. On one hand, the power of Jesus, and on the other hand, the faith of these two persons. The power of Jesus is so immense that he raises to life the dead girl with the mere touch of the hand. He cured the bleeding woman with the mere touch of his cloth. Their faith is also remarkable. Even in such desperate situations, they did not give up their hope in Jesus' power. That is why Jesus magnanimously ascribes great credit to their faith as the cause of healing. In all the senses of faith, we can attest that Saint John Bosco, whom we commemorate today, was a man of deep faith. He ran the race to the end with focus and endurance. He extended the touch of Jesus and rehabilitated many poor and delinquent youth in a race of virtue and vigor. And now the orientation for our life. Faith is essentially a matter of touch. Approach Jesus and touch him personally like the bleeding woman. If not able to touch by ourselves like the dead girl, at least be open to receive the touch. In either case, touch brings healing and new life.